Meditation for the 22nd Sunday in Ordinary Time, Year C. The title of our meditation is Humility and Charity. Humility and charity are the two wings on which the authentic Christian life is carried along. Humility first charity, for a meek and humble heart will always deny himself and consider the good of others. Charity is often an expression of humility. It is like the flower that beautifully sprays out the inner life, of which humility is the center. Humility and charity make us responsible Christians. They create the sustainable ground on which every other virtue can germinate and grow. As humility and charity make demands on us, so also they bring us every heavenly blessings. The first reading underlines the preeminence of humility. The author says, "My son, perform your task in meekness, then you will be loved more than a giver of gifts." It brings God's favor. The Lord reveals his mysteries to the humble. That means the knowledge of God that makes faith strong comes to the humble of heart. Humility unlocks blessings and makes one great. And the greater you become, the humbler you should be. The downfall of many people today can be traceable to pride. The first reading explains that where humility is lacking, a plant of wickedness germinates, though it might not be perceived immediately. In the gospel, Jesus gives practical demonstration of humility and charity. He says, when invited to a feast, do not honor yourself by taking the exalted place. Instead, put yourself at the lowest place, so that when your host comes, he may honor you. Do not exalt yourself to avoid shame and embarrassment. Even when you feel you deserve the honor, do not crown yourself. What is demanded of us is humility. Exaltation comes as a free gift. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with your God. Micah chapter 6 verse 8. Jesus said to the man who invited him, "When you give a feast, invite the poor, the maimed, the lame, the blind, and you will be blessed, because they cannot repay you. You will be repaid in the resurrection of the just." For one to perform such act of charity without expecting anything in return, he must be humble of heart. Whatever that is offered in humility and charity has an eternal value. Meditate on the great exaltation that humility and charity give to those who practice them. Think about how these virtues help us to overcome the unnecessary drama of life, the numerous challenges we conquer through them. They connect us to the grace of the resurrection and bring answers to our prayers. In humility, we contemplate the mysteries of God, and in charity, we live out the grace that has nourished us. Thus, the second reading talks about this great exaltation as coming to Mount Zion and to the city of the living God, the heavenly Jerusalem, and to the innumerable angels in festal gathering, and to the assembly of the firstborn who are enrolled in heaven, and to Jesus, the mediator of the new covenant. Amen.